Good morning, Orlando. I am your host, DJ Heavy Metal Falcon, and you are listening to Screech Radio, Orlando's number one for talk radio for the media arts. I'm joined today live in the studio with a very special guest, Mr. Talon King 222. He is a sound designer for video games and an avid gamer himself. Talon, nice to see you.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, Talon, I understand that you're here today to give us a little bit of insight into what it takes to become a sound designer in the video game industry. So, tell me, what training or education is required for this type of work?
Anyone who's interested in this kind of work is going to want a strong background in either recording arts or game design, and it's highly recommended. Skills with Pro Tools and recording and mixing consoles it's a requirement for this field.
I see. So, what personal qualities are important to being successful in this job?
Good leadership skills, management, collaboration, and communication skills are really important traits to have.
Indeed, those do sound like some very good qualities that one should have. But tell us, what other jobs are beneficial to having prior to holding this position?
Some of the jobs I would recommend having prior to having the position I currently hold would be something like a recording engineer, a Foley artist, mixing engineer, and even an audio lead.
Hear that, listeners? Definitely something to consider if you're looking at going into this field. Now, tell us, Talon, what are some of the challenges of working in this field?
Late and long hours and very strict deadlines. It can be a very, very demanding career field.
Sounds like it can be quite hectic. I'm hoping that the pay is all right. Tell me, what's the average salary for someone in your position?
Depending on how good you are, you could get anywhere from $20,000 a year all the way up to $100,000 and even more.
That's not bad. Now, tell us, how did you come about getting this job in the first place? What brought you here?
Man, I started as an intern at a game studio, and I worked my way up to an audio lead. I spent a few years as an audio lead, and when the previous sound designer left the studio, I was promoted due to my hard work and dedication.
Ah, hard work and dedication. Definitely good things to find in any employee. Tell me, what do you find rewarding about your job?
I find that creating a unique audio environment for people to immerse themselves in is extremely rewarding. To see these people enjoy the final product and enjoy and invest in the world I help create, as well as the joy that these worlds bring to the fans, makes my job very worthwhile.
Sounds worthwhile to me. Now, if you could walk the same path, would you change anything?
I love my job, and if I could do it all over again, I would not change a thing. I find my career very rewarding, and I enjoy working with the game designers and writers, as well as the creative director and the producer to roll out a quality product.
Well, there you have it, Orlando. On behalf of myself and Screech Radio, I'd like to thank Mr. Talon King for taking time out of his busy schedule to join us today. And I'd like to thank all of our listeners for tuning in once again. This is Heavy Metal Falcon, signing off.